Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Sarah. I'm an intern at the Sustainability Office here on campus. And today we're going to be making some vegan pumpkin cake pop. Really quick and simple recipe and is really fitting for the time of the year. Goes perfectly with Halloween, so let's get started. What you're really going to need is just a bowl for mixing everything, a pan for the cake, it can be any shape, a box of cake mix, it can be spice cake or vanilla cake mix, pumpkin puree, it's like 89 cents at Walmart, some cream cheese frosting, some vanilla chocolate that you can melt, and then some type of box. I'm using a Domino's box that you can poke holes in so the cake pops can stand up. Okay, so I have the oven preheating on 350 and we're gonna go ahead and get our cake mix started. Alright guys, let's start with the cake mix. You can use vanilla cake or spice cake mix. Dumping that in there. You're gonna need a cup of water, about 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Then we're just gonna mix this up. All right, we got our cake mix all mixed up. It looks like a really pretty pumpkin color. I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon in there. You can add pumpkin spice if you have some, or if you don't like those kind of spices, you can opt out of that. But whatever kind of flavor you like, I'm just gonna add that right in. The pan you use can be any shape or size because we're gonna end up crumbling the cake up. So it can be circular or it can be like the one I'm using. All right guys, we have our cake all ready to go in the oven. We're gonna put this in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes and then we'll get back to making the cake pops. And while the cake is in the oven, we're gonna prepare a little holding box. Just using a bread box from Domino's, you can use any kind of box. I'm taking a scissor and just being really careful and poking little holes about 1.5 inches, 2 inches apart. I went and got these sticks. You can get at Walmart or Target, and these will be great for the cake pops. Just make sure your holes are able to hold the sticks. It'll end up looking like this across the board, and this is where we're gonna have our cake pops so they can cool when we dip them. All right guys, the cake is done. I've started kind of crumbling it apart, and we're just gonna kind of crumble it up, let it cool a little bit, and kind of get like a crumbly mixture. We got all our cake crumbled up, looks like this, kind of weird. We're gonna take a big scoop of cream cheese icing, vegan. We're gonna mix the cream cheese icing in, it's gonna help us roll the cake pop balls out. All right, so I'm just gonna take a fork and my hand and mush it all together. We have this kind of doughish consistency, and I'm gonna use a spoon to kind of help me. And I'm gonna start rolling the cake pop balls. I would say they're gonna be about 1 inch big. And this is kind of what they're gonna look like. I'm just gonna lay them out here on this cutting board and see how many I can make. So now we put the cake balls in the fridge. We're gonna leave those in there for about 30 to 40 minutes. We really want the cake balls to get nice and cold so that they're really easy to dip in the icing. The cake pops have been in the fridge for a little bit. We're gonna cover them with the melted chocolate. So I melted vanilla chocolate in the microwave. I'm gonna take my sticks, stick them a little bit in the chocolate, into a cake pop, and then we're gonna dip it. And then after we dip it in the white chocolate, we're just gonna stick it into the box. We dip the cake pops in the chocolate and they're now in the freezer for about 10 to 20 minutes. We'll let them harden and they'll be ready to eat. The cake pops are all done, they've been in the freezer. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this quick and easy dessert recipe. Make sure if you try it to tag us. And if you want to learn more about sustainability, you can click on the links below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below if you want to see any more cooking videos from us. Thanks for watching.